All right, welcome to another episode of Talking Taste. We with the Mobb God,
That's
aka
right.
Savage,
That's right. That's right.
Chris Day.
Chris Day, whatever you know me as, just respect it. That's all I ask of you.
For sure. You would say legendary Baton Rouge producer
Probably South.
in the South.
Yeah, probably South.
Um,
Cause I thought I was gonna just be regional too, or
All right.
local. But then you gotta realize how popular Baton Rouge music became.
mhm.
And all that did was just kind of magnify everybody's role and what they contributed to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Cause we came from a time where all people knew was New Orleans.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And when you think of the music in Louisiana, you always say New Orleans. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's up for grabs. It's like 50-50 now. You know, a lot of people think it might be even 70-30 our way.
Yeah, I would say
You know what
that.
I'm saying? And not to knock nobody else, because it had to be of them before it was of us.
Sure.
We grew off that, but at the same time, we got... See, in 1998, this wouldn't have happened. 98, we became 225.
Mhm.
Remember we was 504?
Yeah, everything was powerful.
Everything was 5. Everything in that lower region was 504 all the way till you get to Lafayette. We was 504. We shared that area code. So, like, New Orleans be feeling like they 504, but we really was both 504 till 98, and that's when 225 came. In 98, Low dropped Outlaws and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 98, what,
It's a
98,
Gamble.
99?
Yeah, see, so that's when we started to establish our identity
Mm-hmm.
in 98, honestly, you know. So we didn't know that wasn't just going to be local, and now BR don't listen to nothing outside of BR. For real, you know.
That's true.
Every now and then somebody will trickle through the cracks, but we mostly listen to us.
You know what? That reminds me of New Orleans. When New Orleans was doing their thing, I felt like they wouldn't let like no BR artists get in there like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But look, let's start. Let's take it back, man. Like, tell me about growing up in the South.
Yeah, most people think they be thinking they was like, oh, how you went to Capital and you from the South?
Yep.
Because McKinley was the first black high school in Baton Rouge, but Capital was like the second.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They rivals. So, I mean, growing up in South Baton Rouge, it was just, I feel like we set a lot of trends in the city. We had a lot of history in the city, and being close to downtown, it was always a lot of action. So it's like, you know, you grow up fast, you see a lot fast. That's just in the city, period, but especially in South Baton Rouge, because it's like, it's almost like the Harlem of Baton Rouge down there.
Let TJ know who he might know that come from the area.
Oh yeah, Boosie from South Baton Rouge, Kevin Gates from South Baton Rouge, CeeLo from South Baton Rouge, Lil Fat from South Baton Rouge, me, I'm from South Baton Rouge, Lil Ivy, Fredo Bang. The whole TBG movement started in South Baton Rouge. Did I say Kevin?
No.
Kevin from South Baton, Kevin Gates from South Baton Rouge. So
Well, y'all got some heat coming out of
yeah,
that
it's
boy.
like I say, we like the Harlem of the city, man. Not to say that, because see, the park and Easy Town both had some hustlers, but you know what I'm saying, like that South though, we such a big neighborhood. They break it down to the top and the bottom. So boosting them from across the tracks, we from the top. It's such a big neighborhood. It's all foes. So when you see people throwing foes up mean the top, foes down is the bottom. But it's one big ass neighborhood. So we kind of like would dominate going out. If we go out to the club, like nigga might not fuck with each other every day, or a nigga might have a little beef with each other. But if nigga out the foe get into it, then the whole foe coming. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
what's
crazy.
crazy is they be beefing with each other still to this day. But like even when we was out at the club the other night, man, I was out with CeeLo at the Bella Noche Grand Finale. He was like, man, what this is, a South Side reunion? Because, like, the young niggas was there, the old niggas, the OGs. And, you know, we still hold weight. It's just what it is. We hold weight and influence in the city and always have and always will.
So it's the same city, 4 up or 4 down.
Same neighborhood.
Same neighborhood.
It's all South Baton Rouge, but it's just the top and the bottom.
Bruh, you know, it's crazy. That's kind of like the same thing. Like my little cousins, one of them was from Cold Side, the other one's from Booker Heights. Man, that shit like within a mile radius of each other.
And they be at war.
But yeah, look, both of them killed. Both of them dead and gone.
Yeah, and it's really
shit
about
don't make
proximity.
sense, bro.
They say 85% of people know they killers.
Yeah.
So it's a proximity thing, and a lot of times we blame shit on black. But a lot of white people kill a lot of white people. A lot of Chinese people kill Chinese people. Russians kill Russians. It's proximity. So it's like we be letting them paint the narrative that it's just black on black crime. No, nigga, I'm falling out with you because I see your ass every day.
Right.
And you owe me fucking money. You know, now you ducking me. Oh, now it's beef. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times you got to kind of grasp the narrative and really put the real spin on shit. I think, man, people in Baton Rouge are more united than we give ourselves credit for. But it's just that the city is so violent to the point where a lot of the flowers can be overlooked.
Why? Why do you think the city's so violent?
It goes deeper than just crime, because this place was settled like 10,000 years before the rest of like everything else got created around us. So like from my understanding, the mounds was man-made. So a lot of the Indians had settled that area, and that's what Baton Rouge is, red stick. But that's an Indian term for red stick. So you know what I'm saying? It's been so many wars and battles fought right there on that land, from the Civil War to the war on the Indians and Native Americans to Port Hudson. All that was in the Civil War. Like, it's a bunch of blood been spilled in that radius to the point where energy never dies, right?
That's a good one.
You see what I'm saying? So if energy never dies, then it's gotta take on something else. It's gonna take on a new form. So I believe Baton Rouge became a city in like the early 1800s. New Orleans became an actual city in the late 1700s, something like that. But that's a long time for civilization to be in an area, and it's constantly going through changes and blood being spilled on the soil. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't never go nowhere. So you got that, you got the chemical plants, you know, you don't know what they putting in the water, in the food. You know what I'm saying? And so us being, you know, we always high in the shit that's negative and low in the shit like education. So even that play a role, because if you don't have the education, and I use a big word in my vocabulary, now you offended. Now you want to fight. Or now you feel played.
But now for sure.
Because you think I'm being condescending.
Straight up. Yep,
you feel me?
Yep.
And so even that plays a role. So the finances, the economy, the local economy, all that shit play a role. So it's like the older I get, I gotta get involved in these type of things to actually create a different outcome. You know what I'm saying?
But what make you think that it's gonna be you can help create a different outcome? Because it's a lot of guys that done came through that thought the same exact way that we think. Oh, we can make a change.
Right.
We've been making a change since Martin Luther King.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But cognizance is everything. Self-awareness is everything. And we've never had this much information at one time. What they've done recently is passed a bill in Louisiana. We don't know if it's going to be helpful or hurtful. But they passed the concealed carry law. And now you don't need a license to carry at all in a place that's already like Wild West. So, but on the same token, they've taken away parole and probation.
And replace it with what?
First of all, we already house the most prisoners in the world. We got the most, you know what I'm saying? We have the number one most incarcerated population of the world in Louisiana.
Yep.
in the world, Craig.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So when they passing laws like that, it's showing you that it's geared for niggas to feel.
Yeah, for sure.
So okay, boom.
Nah, for sure.
You want us to feel? Okay,
yeah.
bet. So one of the biggest artists, or some of the biggest artists, are from our city, right? And they want them dudes to be beefing to keep the shit going, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the
Keep
end of
what
the day,
going?
the beef, the violence, the
Why?
the incarcerated, because it's business.
It's busy. Yeah. True.
Per day you getting paid if a nigga house. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, true,
a lot of times, see what they don't tell you is like, let's say I go to jail for suspended license, and I pay the bond immediately. They're gonna keep me a couple extra days because every day I'm in there, they get $2,500 a day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? That's money on the books.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fast to get you in there. I'm slow to let you out. Not to mention if you in a certain segment and this side of town don't get along with this side. I'm in Baton Rouge jail, man. You got to fight as soon as you get in there down there.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk, bro. If you're not respected, even if you're respected, a lot of times it's just that people be harboring beef from other people beef.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you my cousin and I got beef with your cousin, I want a piece of you now because I done seen you like somebody got to get touched because it's. And honestly, they don't be having enough to do, bro.
Yeah, you know, some of that stuff, bro, is like it's kind of like sport for some people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a sport thing where you feel like you need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you said a few things about what you can do to kind of like make a positive impact on the city, right? I was just thinking about that on the ride here. It's like we be thinking like we can we could talk somebody out of something,
Mm-hmm.
or we could convince somebody to do something.
Right.
Bruh, I learned, bruh.
People are different people even when they away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might be different in her face than I am with you, and I might be different with, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is when a motherfucker away from me, I can't vouch for what you do. I just know what your character has been like around me.
For sure.
Right.
I know what I've witnessed around me. How
Right.
I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although I could be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But with the music shit, the influence already there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you got the influencers influencing the right shit, you gotta grab a young nigga that got the influence and damn near be like, bro, you could do this shit way different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see what you doing, I've been there, blah, blah, blah. Because it's almost like you can't son niggas no more. Because they'll be offended by that. So you damn near gotta tread lightly with how you talk to the youngsters. What they gotta know is from somebody that been through the same shit that they've been through.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll respect it more. But the politicians be so out of touch that they damn near need a liaison that can actually touch the people.
Mm-hmm.
Being that the music is such a powerful tool.
Yeah.
If the musicians and the artists respect you, now all you got to do is go over here with the politicians and be like, hey, bro, this really what's going on. This how we feel. This need to change. We might need a couple more programs over here that y'all gonna put some money into. Because it's bread being spent on cops and laws and legislation and all that that's making people suffer, right? So if y'all got money on helping people suffer, y'all damn sure got to spend on building people up and building programs up and creating a few more things. But it takes somebody to have fresh ideas. Because if you're a lifelong politician and you've been in there 30, 40 years, you don't give a fuck because you gonna get your check regardless.
Yeah.
You already got your lobbyists that pay you to vote for certain things, so boom, you're not worried about change. You want shit to stay exactly the same because you done put your kids through Harvard and Yale and all this shit off the backs of what's going on. Meanwhile, we gotta play ball or we gotta have some kind of undeniable gift to even receive a scholarship to have a worthy shot at an education. Meanwhile, in other countries like Germany, these people are some of the most brilliant people you'll meet, and they go to school for free.
Mm-hmm.
College is free.
And healthcare free over there too.
Healthcare free.
Yeah.
You feel me? But we sending all this money out to Ukraine. We sending money out to Middle East, to Israel. We spend a lot of bread on that. You know what I'm saying? And we hurting at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to unpack. But I feel like just like ground level influence, I just think that we got to make more positive things cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you saying, like the rappers got the influence. You know, and what they talking about, they really just reporting what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, we got to make it to where they reporting something more positive.
Right.
And it's about the cool people, you know, doing positive things, you know.
Yeah.
And it starts with the guys in the neighborhood, you know, not the rappers. Because
Right.
the rappers really want to be the guys in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? So...
But that was the first I was telling D that earlier. That was the first philanthropist I seen.
What, somebody from the neighborhood?
The hood guys.
Yeah.
Them was the dudes buying school supplies
Mm-hmm.
and toy drives and
Yeah.
giving free bikes away,
Mm-hmm.
barbecuing, boiling lobster,
Yeah.
crab, crawfish, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, giving it out. So like,
That might be why the hood's so fucked up now anyway. Because all the OGs that was doing that,
yeah,
they all like 50, 60 years old, and now you got all these young boys,
Young OGs,
young OGs
right,
that
right.
they still trying to hang on the block.
but you know, man, it be seeming like it's all on us, and a big portion of it we do have to hold ourselves accountable for. But when you systematically place things in hard, like in the path of people to not be able to succeed, like COINTEL and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like them starting shit with the gangs and the FBI, like creating files and creating turmoil. Like even when we have these riots and stuff, when the cops be killing people, it be cops like starting the riots and throwing the bottles in the windows and, you know what I'm saying, doing the rummaging and starting the looting. But that's all to perpetuate a certain image.
Yeah, but
You know
I
what
be
I'm saying?
Yeah, I be looking at like, I mean, I might be tripping for saying this, but I be thinking people be tripping for protesting.
Mm-hmm. For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Because like,
For sure.
yeah, my opinion on that always been a little bit different than
For sure.
what the public opinion has been about. It's like, man, you know what? I'll ask you this question then.
Mm-hmm.
Integrity or principles? Or principle?
Shit.
What is that? What is it for you? Is
The
it integrity
principle-
or principle?
The thing is the integrity gonna fall under the principle, because if your principle's based on integrity, you ain't gonna do certain shit. You're not gonna violate certain shit. You're not gonna, man, listen. You're not gonna be a man and do shit that's less than what a man does. If your integrity's intact, you're gonna do the right thing even when nobody looking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna help even when you may not have it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You want to see people do better than what you doing, and you don't want them to go through what you had to go through to even gain a small bit of ground that you covered.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a man,
Mm-hmm.
so the principle gonna always, you know what I'm saying? Integrity is rare these days, bro. But I'm just saying that
That's why I asked you that, motherfucker. Because
but the principle is all about having integrity. If you don't have it, bro, a lot of shit gonna fall by the wayside, and you're gonna be constantly just scrambling trying to keep up. You know?
see how I look at it is principles is like, it's like laws,
Mm.
and you know people who making certain laws ain't making them with integrity. I mean, you just said that to me.
For
You
sure.
know what I mean?
For sure.
So it got to start with integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like I think everybody got to lead with integrity versus like principle. Because think about it, like just like snitching is a thing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And think about how how the goalposts be moving on snitching. What's a snitch and what's not a snitch? You know what I'm saying? That's principles. You know, because integrity, if your integrity intact, you know, it wouldn't be no snitching. Or you won't even involve yourself in the situation.
Police. I heard this out of cop mouth, and I'm having a conversation with a high-ranking BRPD,
Mm-hmm.
and he was on that Brave team. You know, and the Brave team, they was pulling people over and bringing them to caves and beating the shit out of them, putting false information on them, fake cases, all that type of stuff. So the police supposed to have integrity, right? So
They're supposed to have it, but no.
But police don't even rat on police, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then you'll take a street guy, and you already, you know, you done did your thing,
Mm-hmm.
but you know other people doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let the police do their job.
Yep.
Because they don't even rat on each other, and they want to see you turn on this man. But soon as you turn on this man,
Mm-hmm.
they not gonna even respect you no more.
Right.
As soon as they see that man, they gonna be like, you know, your boy told on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your boy told.
Mm-hmm.
But
And it's gonna be in the paperwork and everything.
that's still principle. That's no integrity.
But
on both parts.
I look at it different because we just had over 700 drug cases thrown out last year from BRPD
I heard about that.
because they corrupt.
I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about it.
Matter of fact, it got up to 1,000 cases. I underestimated 1,000 cases. Not only was they pulling women over and like sexually groping women, raping women, doing all this to try to, you know what I'm saying? These the police.
Mm-hmm.
So if the police lawless, what you think the citizens gonna be like?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at NOPD, it's the same shit in New Orleans going on. What you think the citizens gonna be like?
Hey, you know something funny, bro? Look, I'm with you.
Not only that, we lead in public corruption all the time. We always in top 5 in public corruption, state of Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
You got like places like Illinois, New York, Louisiana, Nevada. All these places are traditionally corrupt. Huey Long was the head of the Democratic Party back in the day, and that's who got shot in front of the state capitol. He got assassinated. But he was head of the Democratic Party back in the 30s. So you had to become the president through Louisiana if this nigga thought you was cool enough to be the president. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with him. That's coming from Louisiana. Not only that, the CIA just finally came clean on the Kennedy murder, which was sanctioned by Carlos, what's the dude's name in New Orleans? Marcello.
Okay.
He sent that.
Damn.
Because?
But the CIA been hiring the mafia to carry their hits locally, and then they use the military to do it for them. These are facts. But this law enforcement with no integrity.
Principle.
Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Principle.
Yeah.
So how you think the citizens supposed to act?
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So yeah, it's deep, bro. And
Tell me this.
mm,
Respect or loyalty?
respect or loyalty. If you respect me, you're gonna be loyal. If you respect me. But if you don't respect me, you're gonna give me whatever you feel is convenient for you at the time.
So you rather respect over
Give me
loyalty?
the respect. Because even statistically, they say that, you know, men, like women require love in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Men, sometimes we know we ain't love. But damn, bitch, don't disrespect me.
right.
Don't disrespect me. Damn.
Right.
Like I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I'm jumping through all these.
Right.
Don't disrespect me. I know it. The love ain't always. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
men require respect.
Yeah.
The women require the love and the fuzzy shit and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Cause I'm gonna bring the bacon home. All right, you respecting it, all right, but yeah, you know I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna make sure I'm delivering.
Watch. What do you say?
I probably agree with the
Respect.
same thing. Yeah.
All right. But think about this. Just think about this, right? So respect. You hurt somebody you respect.
Think so?
You won't hurt nobody you loyal to. What do you think?
I disagree.
Tell me. What you mean? Let me hear it. Cause I was thinking. Actually, I just had a conversation about it, and I was saying, what you think about respect and loyalty? And he was like, respect. This is exact words. Respect. If you respect me, you probably you hurt me if you respect me. Still, you hurt me. But if you loyal to me, like you with me, you gonna always be with me because you loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna be on my side. It's me over everything and everybody. You know what I'm saying? With loyalty, because we'll give everybody respect. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
All right.
Respect, you can kind of say there's common respects, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can say there's common respects. Yes, sir. No, sir. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Common respect, right? But loyalty looks different to everyone. Your definition of loyal
I'm with you
may be different than mine. So if I'm thinking I'm being loyal to you and you get hurt in the process of me thinking I'm loyal to you, then what?
I'm with you.
Feel me?
Because you could be loyal to like a certain extent. And,
but it's just a different interpretation.
Shit, your
But
thing
the
is you could be
respect-
loyal by default. Remember that?
yeah, you definitely
Be
be
loyal by
to
default.
Yeah. Nah, true. All right. Be loved or in love?
Be loved or in love. I'm going to say be loved instead of in love because, like, you at the mercy of people when you in love. And that shit waver up and down. But me, let's say, all right, if I'm dealing with multiple women, I know they love me. But the fact that I know that you love me, I won't dog you because I know you love me. So I'll treat you with certain respects and certain passes, certain leeway, let you talk about your feelings, be emotionally available to you because I know you love me. I may not be in love with you, but I'm not finna fuck over you. And I cherish the fact that you think I'm worthy to love. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't finna fuck that up because sometimes I'm emotionally cold to the point where not on purpose, but to stay in control of my emotions, I have to.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? Certain shit gotta be whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not emotionally responsible as a man, you'll
man.
fuck up some shit.
Nah, you're fucking shit
You'll
up.
fuck some shit up, especially when you
regretting
got a lot riding on you.
Yeah.
We, like they say, women and children can make mistakes and be fools and play. Men can't afford to do that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They can't afford to do that. It's so the bar is so much higher for us. Like, imagine if one of us locked up or some shit, God forbid. We can't do nothing for our family then. You know what I'm saying? We can't do. We have no benefit, no service, and we know there's multiple people counting on us. Not to mention, outside of your immediate family, the other people that you dealing with or helping out or who working with you. So it's like, yeah, man, we can't afford to be reckless like a lot of men are. You know what I'm saying?
True. All right. Friends or associates?
Friends, bro.
Friends.
Friends.
You feel like you have more friends than associates?
No.
Or you have more associates than friends?
I got more associates than friends, but that's what make the friends special. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna, man, look, you know how I feel about X, Y, and Z, or you know what I'm going through already. I done told you about, like, I can call you for advice on X, Y, and Z, or I can vent to you because I know you already done seen me at my lowest, and you know what I'm saying? You kind of knew what I was dealing with, or it might be some shit where, you know, a nigga just helping you overcome a struggle, and it don't always be about no money. With your friends, man, nigga will be in the same room and not even be saying nothing. Nigga just chilling. It don't even feel awkward because that's your dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just got
That's
that
your dog right
camaraderie.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing got to be.
Yep.
Nigga be knowing what you thinking before you even say it, or it could be a facial expression. You know what I'm saying? So, the friends that we get, bro, those are additional blessings in life that kind of pull you out some dark places.
Tell me this. What makes someone a friend, or like a real friend?
Man, I feel like somebody that you allowed to see you in all phases. You trusted something about them. Because think about it, when we going through some shit, we get standoffish. don't nobody really know what's going on with us when we really going through something besides, you know, a close family member or a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The outside ain't gonna know that.
Mm-hmm.
But my nigga know. Yeah, bro, he going through some shit, bro. He gonna, you know, fuck, we bad with him right now. He got some shit going on. Nigga might not say what, but his friend know what's happening.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's important, too, for us to have that, you know, that avenue. Because, man, men, we already be struggling talking about how we feel about shit. Because the minute you show some type of emotion, you're less than a man. You weak. See what I'm saying? So you gotta put this face on all fucking day, every day.
Or it's like, you know, as men, you so competitive. And it's like, because you know how I feel like a lot of emotions are natural, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I've talked about this a few times on the podcast, like, a lot of shit you gotta fight. Like, you gotta fight them emotions, you know what I'm saying? And, because it's a thing that people, you know, want to one-up you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't mind seeing you down type thing, you know, because it makes them feel better about themselves. So with that, I want to ask you, do you love to win or you hate to lose?
Do I love to win or hate to lose?
Yeah.
I can't pick.
Mhm.
But if I had to pick, I'm gonna say I love to win. Because if I know the preparation I'm putting in, day in and day out, I feel like ain't nobody doing that. Or like I always tell my guys, to be elite, you gotta be doing shit other niggas not willing to do. If that mean getting up at 6 a.m.,
Thanks.
if that mean going to the gym 5 times a week, if that mean making sure you get your cardio in, if that mean cutting back on fried food, if that mean going see a psychiatrist, if that mean, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The preparation you putting in.
Yeah.
Take, for example, like, I always knock Kobe because I feel like he was a Mike replica.
Mm-hmm.
Me knowing what I know about basketball, I know nobody was outworking Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that my personal opinion ain't knocking this nigga work ethic, because this is some shit that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You seeing the results of it.
Yeah.
Then a nigga might fuck around and speak Italian over here and speak German over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, sharp.
It's just showing that people putting in the proper preparation to be great, bro.
Sure. Yeah.
So if you not willing to do all that shit, you can't fuck with me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
At the end of the day, you can't.
Right.
Because I'm doing all the shit that I know everybody ain't doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually sitting back to watch. And it may be that competitive shit. I'm sitting back watching like, oh yeah, these niggas ain't working, man.
Yeah.
Niggas don't want to go out here and, oh, that ain't nothing. And it's like, whatever kind of job I've had, whether it been bagging groceries or working at a corporate 9 to 5, making, you know what I'm saying, 6 figures or some shit, like, my mindset always been attack.
Mm-hmm.
I like to look at where I'm weak at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna make that a strength.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can identify it before somebody else can, how can it be used against you? Oh, bitch, I already knew my left hand was weak. Bitch, I'm in the gym now, so what's up? Now when I'm coming through with the left, what they gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at my own flaws, and that's what Kobe was doing, just looking at his own fucking... It just so happened he might have been looking at Mike, but the difference between a Kobe and a LeBron is that motherfucking attack mode.
So
We be wishing Bron could turn on the attack mode.
listen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
So Kobe or LeBron?
I gotta go fuck with Bron, bro. I feel like I gotta fuck with Bron.
Look at what you just said.
I
Man.
know.
Ain't no way.
I know. But longevity. Hold up. First of all, the nigga was winning with niggas like Ilgauskas and Drew Gooden and
Them niggas good, bro.
Verja. Why they ain't gonna win nowhere else?
But them
Why
niggas
the
can play.
fuck didn't they win anywhere else? Why didn't they Carlos Booth? Why didn't they do anything else when they went other places?
That's a great question.
Man, dude had scored 27 straight against Detroit, one of the best defensive teams to come through the league, bro. We talking about Ben Wallace and
Chauncey.
Rashid and Chauncey. 27 straight. That's a lot of shit to ask of a nigga, and then like, oh, that nigga ain't that fucking good. Come on, bro.
You know what? I told myself, we not doing no LeBron slander. No more. Because, you know why? Because the nigga, he's so inspiring, bro. You know? Like, when I seen him on the cover of Sports Illustrated when I was 15 years old, he inspired me. Cause I ain't know what it was, what it meant to be ranked. I ain't know what it meant to be a McDonald's All-American. So he inspired me, right? And he inspired a whole generation of kids that like feel like he the greatest.
Yeah.
So I don't want to slander him and compare him to Mike though, because Mike is my GOAT. And he can't be replaced no matter what nobody do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even if LeBron win 2 more championships for you out. You know what I'm saying? like LeBron, like you just my inspiration, bro. But listen, my GOAT is MJ because like when I was a kid, bro, and I watched MJ, bro. Like just imagine when your hero when you was young, the things they did, like nobody could do that better than them. Mm-hmm. You know, like look, MJ back in the day, like I remember watching games and it's 4 minutes left in the game and we always believe Mike had a shot, bro. Mm-hmm. Today, it ain't nobody you feel like they got a shot to win. 4 minutes left down 10. Ain't no player. And if you know a player, name him for me.
SG.
You talking about not like them boys, but not like Kobe and Mike, but okay.
Who you said?
He said he's on Shy. You talking about Shy from Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that you said that.
Jalen Brunson.
Oh, listen.
Come on, bro.
No.
That nigga be hooping.
But I'm saying, like, with 4 minutes left down 10.
4 minutes left down 10.
You thinking...
I fuck with Brunson for sure. I fuck with Brunson, bro.
I got something for you.
I fuck with Tatum.
All right, okay, good.
I fuck with Tatum.
I got some questions for you. Like this or like that. Tell me. Anthony Edwards or Luka?
Hey. Because Luka don't play no motherfucking defense.
Yeah.
Luka don't play no D, bro. And I saw somebody complaining about, matter of fact, it was Gilbert, saying how all the Euro players that came, but them niggas don't play no defense. They don't ever lead in no other statistical areas besides rebound, with the exception of a few people, like Greek Freak, you know what I'm saying, which is outside the norm. But I'm a fuck with AE, man. I feel like he go both ways, and he's just an exciting player, and that's somebody we was talking about a couple months ago, anyway.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shy or Tatum? Shay or Tatum?
I gotta go Tatum because he got the size, he got the 3-ball.
Talk like you hooping for, but keep going.
Yeah, his ability to drop 40, 50 at a moment's notice is dope. And I feel like people used to be saying that they wanted to see Brown and Tatum break up, and I always say that's fucking stupid. Them niggas needed to stay together. Like I feel like it's a good 1-2 punch. But to your Mike reference, Mike had a Scotty, and Bron never had that. When he went to Miami, Wade wasn't the same flash. Bosh didn't do what he did in Toronto.
Man, that man had 3 Hall of Famers he played with in Miami, bro.
Yeah, but
we could break that down a little bit.
Yeah, but they didn't even the stats.
If Ray Allen don't hit that shot in the corner, then what happened?
Right, but that's one of the best shooters ever. So, everybody needs shooters.
Boy, you hell, boy.
Everybody needs shooters.
Boy.
So you gonna single out one play. What did Ray Allen do the rest of the game that was so impactful? Because sometimes we just need you to hit that one shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Steve Kerr wasn't no motherfucking hooper, nigga.
B.J. Armstrong either.
Motherfucking John Paxson wasn't no all-out, flat-out fucking baller, but he hit a big shot. So you finna say he a fucking great player because he hit that one shot when he was ready?
No.
No, he was a role player and he needed to be in there. But the fact that we even in the fucking game was cause of Bron.
Check me out though.
You know what I'm saying? So if I got y'all in position, nigga, you better hit this fucking three. I done got us back in the fucking game. At least hit the three, nigga. Right or wrong.
Hey, Bosh couldn't be Bosh on the team with LeBron.
Man,
He couldn't be Bosh of Toronto on the team with LeBron. D Wade, check me out.
But he wasn't asked to do as much, so that means you should have been able to do more.
Like, what could I do more?
Matter of fact,
you know what I'm listen.
I'm gonna break it down for you because you think I don't got no real opinion.
All right, I'm here.
You 6'10".
Yep.
You shot the 3-ball more than ever when you went to Miami.
Why? Was that strategic?
You wanted to. Ain't nobody making you jack them bitches up.
That's the
Not only that, your rebounding went down. What do rebounds create? More possessions. More possessions equal more opportunities to shoot the basketball. So if our 6'10" nigga out here that's playing 4 and 5, and he never under the goal, but he always shooting that bitch, then you're gonna be an offensive liability.
All right. So you ready for me?
I'm listening.
Cause that's a good one.
Cause he wasn't knocking them bitches down. Every blue moon he knock them down. He wasn't no lights out
shooter. Beat us that year.
Man,
it hurt me from winning my first championship. But check this out. So look, you got great points, right? Yep, he was at the 3-point line. Being at the 3-point line, you ain't gonna be rebounding. All right. So if he's on the block, there's no lane room for LeBron to get to the rim. D Wade can't get to the rim. So we need flow spaces. So Bosh, I know you're a double guy. You post up. You do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't need you to do that. I need you to be at the 3-point line, spacing the floor.
So that's what they were trying.
I know that's what it was. Cause think about the era we in now, right? So then all of a sudden, now you over there, you out there, you can't rebound. You out there, you ain't rebound.
Right.
So LeBron gonna get his rebounds. It's gonna be like a team rebounding. So that's why Bosh. That's why.
But think about this though, bro. Think about one thing about basketball. That shit is a universal language.
All right.
And niggas you never played with before, if you know how to play the game, when you get on the floor, you know what a pick and roll is. You know what a give and go is. All that type of shit. So ain't no way I'm gonna sit here and think if a nigga can go play pickup ball with some IQ, and you go play pickup ball, ain't no way you can't mesh with a nigga that you making millions of dollars with. See what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to figure that out. You know, whether it's LeBron and Bosh figuring it out or whether it's the coaches figuring that shit out. Nigga gotta figure it out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So every shot you take, Bron ain't making him take the shots. Bron can't shoot for him.
True.
See what I'm saying? Bron can't guard his man.
True.
So if somebody physical playing Bosh and they dominating, then what? So we gonna ask him to double, or what we gonna do?
What you mean physical? If
when they didn't get physical with Bosh, what was he doing?
On offense or defense? Bosh on defense.
Defense, yeah. You felt like he was like a good defensive stopper?
He was never a great defender, but he was solid. I'm just saying, like, usually when you just like TJ always talk about how when he got to college, so when he was always like a top rated player, like he was number one. Eighth grader. Ninth grade, he was like...
all the way up into my junior year.
All the way up to his junior year, he was a top point guard, right? He get to college, and he getting phone calls from home like, damn, why you don't score the ball?
Yeah.
That ain't your role no more. You know why? Because it's other people on the team that score better. So you got to play a different role. That's Bosh. That's D Wade. That was Shane Battier. That was Mario Chalmers. You gotta play a role, and LeBron benefited from it all. Everybody else did too. I feel like everybody else, they all their numbers go down, but you get that big old ring on your finger. LeBron numbers go up and he get the shot, but it's cool. I'm taking that because I love to win.
But I don't feel like and this is what a lot of people fuss at him about. He's never been a score first type player. So it ain't like he ain't trying to look for the shooter or trying to look to get people involved. In fact, he's tried too much to get people involved, and that's what the gripe is about LeBron. So when you say people's numbers go down, nigga, don't act like you ain't getting shots. You not hitting them bitches.
See,
You bricking.
I like that you say that too. You know
You know
why?
what I'm saying?
That's just like you saying a point guard is unselfish.
But
Think about that. Think about that for a second.
right.
They say point guards are unselfish because you look at the stat sheet and they got 10, 12, 15 assists.
Mm.
They don't make that nigga unselfish. That's why he get paid. And that's why he gonna get paid more.
Yeah.
So LeBron, that's what he need to do to be LeBron.
Right.
To pass the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just imagine, bro. It's some hired guns out there in the league, but just imagine you not in rhythm.
Mm.
Ain't no fucking such thing as rhythm when you playing with someone like that. You just got to be ready to knock down Jays because you might not touch it 4-5 times down the court because you standing in the corner.
Mm.
But when I get it to you,
Be ready.
you better be ready and you better knock it down. Because if you don't knock it down, hey, somebody else gonna replace you. You see what I'm saying?
Like Ray Allen knocking it down.
Yeah. So
But they ain't really asked Ray to do nothing else except for knock that shot down. He had to be critical moments, man.
that's true.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But the game is like the game is simple, but it ain't simple.
Mm.
You know, but yeah, those guys, man, those guys definitely benefited from LeBron, and LeBron benefited for those guys. It's equal. It's equal. But the numbers say different because they numbers are down, you know.
Mm.
But yeah, man. Tell me this, bro. Where your passion for music come from?
My grandmother was a choir director, and she went on the Bobby Jones gospel show like 3 or 4 times.
I heard it.
This was like a big deal back in the day, but they actually won the shit. And before she started doing gospel, like she was sitting in on people coming in town like B.B. King and Bobby Blue Bland, and just being an instrument player. She was just playing piano for different bands and stuff like that. So. But my great-grandmother kind of made all them pick up an instrument. My dad played the drums. My mom sang. Her grandfather played violin and all that shit. So it's like that shit was just...
And you know,
it was just, yeah, it was... And I've never taken a lesson to this day. Like, just straight. Yeah, it's just... I knew that's what I wanted to do, either play ball or do music. I've been had that in my mind since I was a child. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna either play ball, I'm gonna shoot ball, I'm gonna be in this music shit. So
when was the first time you heard one of your beats playing in the car riding by?
probably some Nussy.
Some
We Be Thuggin', yeah, a song called We Be Thuggin'. Matter of fact, it was before that. I did a song with Webby and Handy called Old Schools.
Oh, you did that, motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm on that verse. Yeah.
You on that?
I'm on that second verse, and Webby went last. You
Oh,
didn't
you
even
did
realize that. That's me
Nah.
on that motherfucker, yeah.
That's one of the hardest records on Handy album,
Hey,
right?
even Turkey Mill was like, man, you killed them niggas on that verse. Man, you killed them
I'm
niggas.
going back and listen to that tonight.
Hey, and that was they artist, and they're like, man, you killed them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But that was probably my first time hearing myself and somebody else whip. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what's up. I was hype as a motherfucker.
Speaking of them boys from BR, let's do it like this or like that. When it comes to BR artists, I'm gonna make it tough for you. And I don't even want to do it like this, but
Let's do it.
damn, bro, how can I do it, man? Kevin Gates or Webby?
Webby got savage like one.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I gotta say.
You got Savage like one.
I was one of the dopest hip hop albums to come out of the South. And they recorded that shit literally in a Motel 6. We used to have to get everybody out of town to record so they could focus, because otherwise they'll just be bullshit. But I was actually around for that. And to see that shit get recorded in a Motel 6 and then turn into one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying, Southern hip hop records or whatever, that's some dope shit. So I'm gonna fuck with that one.
Do Kevin Gates got a Savage life?
No.
You got something similar?
I like that I like, I think it's one of them Luca Brasi's that he dropped the most.
Isla.
And then
What about the Isla album? Remember that one?
Make 'Em Believe, that's a mixtape.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, that was my 2 favorites from him. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Young boy Fredo.
Young boy Fredo. I gotta say Fredo because he from my side of town. Well, but I feel like the impact that young boy made is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy. That nigga mama used to be ghostwriting for another artist named Lady B. And I just seen Lady B the other day and she was talking about getting in the studio, but
older artist or young artist?
Yeah, she an older artist. Young boy mom been rapping too. A lot of people don't know that. So Miss Sharada, she been out there a long time, man. But I'm actually close friends with a lot of his family. So it's just to see that, because, dude went through a lot of shit, man, and so have a lot of other people from BR. It's just the walk of life in BR. It's just, it's going to be a wild ride.
I said, I actually put, how about this? Boosie or Young Bleed?
Boosie or Young Bleed? I ain't gonna lie, man. It took a Boosie to give us it took a Young Bleed to give us a Boosie. Because, the natural order of things, like, you know what I'm saying? But I've been on the road with Boosie to a lot of different places, and the amount of love he be getting, that shit is phenomenal. Like, they really be fucking with dude, you know what I'm saying? He got like a diehard fan base.
Level of Max Manelli.
Max.
Maybe.
Yeah, because matter of fact, I think some of Level first big features was on me and Max Records. Because I remember pulling Level in, like I remember telling Max, I'm like, man, they got this little dude I want to fuck with. He jam. We need to throw him on something, because we was making this mixtape called The Equation at the time. And I was like, yeah, we need to throw that nigga on something. And then he did that Going Ape Shit, me, him, and Level. So yeah, that was one of Level's first big features that kind of put him on the map. And I gotta go Max, because Max was one of my influences coming up with that rap shit.
Albums from, like, albums that would make that I feel like created the Baton Rouge sound, or like the just special pieces that came from the town.
I noticed the production change whenever I did that Hey Ma with Nussin. Like, just that vibe, that swag, that timing, the instrumentation. A lot of people started making shit similar to that. So I feel like that's when it shifted from the CeeLo sound, because even when Boosie first left CeeLo, he only left because Loc went to jail. And so me and him was doing mixtape shit even then, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't not say I don't have a hand in the sound when, like, I've been putting it down ever since all the niggas who, you know what I'm saying, came to the forefront. Like, I've been helping them put it down.
You know what? When you say that, when you say Nussie and the records you did with Nussie, don't you think that it sounds like the sound that's going on right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Like the Nussie sound, the Young Reddy sound.
For sure.
You know what I'm talking about? Them kind of records them boys making.
And that's, pretty much all the shit I helped create. So when I look at that like a baby that done grew into a full-born adult, you know what I'm saying? That's what I look at the BR hip-hop scene like, because like, we was struggling to get heard back in the day, and now it's like we really getting our shot. So there's so many young, talented dudes in the city. It's just that we got to try to keep them out the street shit. And I can't like overexert myself no more. I can try to show you a better way. If you can't really fool with it, I can't just, you know what I'm saying, I'm not finna keep breaking my back to fish somebody in or reel somebody in. When if you want to be out there, be out there. But over here, you're going to get an opportunity, and we're going to, you know what I'm saying, at least give you a shot.
Staple albums. Just albums. Like you mentioned Savage Life.
From BR, period.
BR.
From BR staple albums.
Yeah. Savage Life 1 is one. Name another one.
The album that was supposed to be badass. Remember he had album that leaked.
Yep.
That bitch was hard.
What record was on that one?
Daddy Love You and Big Dog.
Yeah.
Fresh Cuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was supposed to be the badass album, and the shit got leaked.
Yeah.
And then they ended up doing the other badass album when he had the charge in the back and all that shit. The one that Nissa copied.
Yeah.
And that really didn't fare too well. So that's when they got to Wipe Me Down. And through the Wipe Me Down and reintroduced the project on that. And, you know what I'm saying? That's when that shit kind of took off.
What about For My Thugs, Boosie?
For My Thugs.
That's a staple, bro.
For sure. That green and yellow CD.
Yeah, that's a staple.
For sure. Max, that first album Max put out.
Me and My Hustle?
Me and My Hustle.
That's a staple.
Locust, A Gamble.
Yep.
My Balls and My Word.
Yeah, that's
Young
a staple.
Bleed.
That's a staple.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to even say The Gang, the Jiggulator CD. They had a lot of shit on that bitch that niggas was fucking with.
That was an era. I wasn't a part of that era for real right there. I missed that one a little bit. I was hooping.
Yeah, you was hooping.
And I had to be in the club for that era.
Nah, you did right, nigga, because shit, you ended up doing some other shit.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, there's some talent out there from that city, bro. Tell me this: who your favorite ball players are from the city? Let's shout some of them boys out.
Of course, I'm gonna go you number one because you was my teammate, and I felt like you really like work ethic. I always tell you that your work ethic just was a dog, and you really like, man, dude really willed himself into like a real, you know what I'm saying, longevity having career. You know what I'm saying? It was just that work, even from that jumper and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just putting it down. That boy MT, Morgan Starton.
Morgan, yeah.
Who else? I'ma say Tyrus Thomas, Big Baby, and Garrett, number 5. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys I heard about when I was young was like Lester Earl.
I wasn't seeing them play. I used to watch them play all the time.
Yeah.
I went to the, you know, when they used to do the Sweet 16 and all that. Yeah, them boys was hooping. Hey, man, Coach Alger, though, he...
Legendary.
Man, he was a damn good coach.
Yeah, legendary.
Damn, man, this dude used to have a basketball in the seat with the fucking seatbelt around the basketball. He took that shit serious, bro.
One of my partners used to play for Alger, and he used to always tell me, man, bro, Coach Alger, bro, he love you, man. I don't know what this guy love about me, bro. This man don't know me from the man in the moon.
For real.
But I just respected him, bro, because this man had a team full of guards, bro.
For real.
And
they love that. They love that jab step.
Yeah.
Man, he used to make them practice that because every time anybody got the ball on Glen Oaks, that's they jab step. He like, damn, what that nigga make y'all do that shit? Everybody jab step.
It was in better shape than anybody.
It was, bro. They used to
that
run.
Was they thing.
They play running.
Yeah.
They play execution was always on point. That's why I hated playing them bitches. They go backdoor the shit out you, throw a alley on you and everything, man. Like, I hated that shit.
So we talked about the people with music who did music from our city. Let's just talk about like just worldwide, right? TJ, you got some producers for him like this or like that.
Yeah. Let's go. Where are we at? All right, Pharrell or Kanye?
I'm gonna go crazy ass. Kanye, bro, that nigga really is a fucking genius. He just, I don't agree with all the other antics, but at the end of the day, you manipulating frequency and vibration, and he's a master at that. For sure.
Listen, I actually don't even listen, bro. A lot of what Ye be talking about, bro.
Making sense, don't it?
He be coming with some shit.
Listen, let me tell you what I realized about the world, bro. That being real ain't popular, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You understand, like, cause like you mean to tell me when you hear dude talk, you really think he crazy? I mean, I know he crazy for saying it out loud. You know what I'm talking about?
I think you got it, bro. But think about this too. Any person that has made a huge impact in the world at some point, they was called crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Not one person
That's true, sure.
that was of any value, stature, not once was considered crazy, from Einstein to Kanye.
What about Jay-Z, though?
I feel like Jay...
How you move the way you move, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a... With Jay, I like certain albums. A lot of cats be swearing like everything Jay do just the rawest shit, and I'm not one of them.
You from BR, bro, that's all.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, the really good albums he got is really fucking good.
Yeah.
But everything wasn't how they made it.
You talking about all the stuff in between. I already know what you're
I'm
talking
gonna tell
about.
you the best ones to me. Reasonable Doubt.
Yep.
Black Album.
Yep. Blueprint.
Most of the Blueprint.
Blueprint 3 for sure.
Blueprint 3 was cool, but American Gangster was a shocker. I feel like people slept on that. But
I like American Gangster too.
Yeah, that was, and the what was the one with the Beyonce on that with the On the Run? That album was hard too.
Yeah, that might have was, man, that motherfucker, that's so hard.
That bitch
He
was
talking
stupid.
about with them together.
Yeah. No, the one with he had fucking, what's the guy name?
Who you talking about?
The R&B singer dude that don't drop that much.
Ocean? Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean, yeah.
You talking about King? You talking about shit? You talking about the record with him and Kanye they did?
This was him and Jay-Z.
Well, I'm saying the album that song was on.
It was a different album.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Picasso and all that shit was on.
Oh no, you talking about Magna Carta?
Magna Carta, yeah.
Yeah, you talking about that one?
Yeah, that one was straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was straight.
But you named a bunch now.
Huh?
You named a bunch.
You name Blueprint 3. I said American Gangster, Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, most of Blueprint, and that was pretty much
I'm
it.
gonna play Blueprint 3
and
for
Magna
you.
Carta. Yeah.
I'm gonna play Blueprint 3 for you. You know why? Because it got more Southern style beats on it. That's why I feel like when you're from the South, you'll like that.
Why would I want to hear a New York nigga on some Southern shit trying to sound like a Southern nigga?
I mean, cause you ain't listen to so much New York artists if they ain't on no 808s, no Southern type beats.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to New York shit in middle school all the way up to now.
I wouldn't.
So I'm a fan of like Nas and Mobb Deep.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Big L, Pun,
That Miss Me.
fucking AZ, sick. Don't get enough credit. Every time AZ on a song with Nas, he kill him. Nas that nigga, but every time AZ do a feature with Nas, he fucking body that nigga.
Man, Nas is like, AZ is like the poor man Nas. Come on, bro.
Man, that man be spitting, bro.
He do be spitting,
He
but
be coming with it.
But isn't he the poor man Nas though?
Nah.
He ain't the poor version of Nas. Like now, I'm saying not in like a bad way.
They
but I'm
don't
saying,
even kick they shit the same. They don't
I'm
kick
just
they
saying
shit
on
the
the
same.
slow raspy talk rapping the way he rapping. Sometimes you might mistake him for Nas, bro.
And that man got some classic verses, bro.
You know who else?
Who you like?
What's my other man who made the song with Nas called Stay Chisel?
Stay Chisel.
You heard it? You remember that song?
Uh-uh.
Damn, you don't know that one.
What other producers you got?
I got Timbaland and Dr. Dre.
Timbaland and Dr. Dre. I got a weird opinion on them because like I feel like they shit ain't really aged well. Like people still listen to. I still listen to Snoop shit and the Chronic every now and then, but it didn't transcend over the years. And it's like I don't know if them niggas got something that's stopping them from dropping shit now, but I need to hear some new shit from them because a lot of times we don't talk about how people catalog age. Like it's a difference in how No Limit catalog age from Cash Money catalog. And we was just listening to some Cash Money, wasn't we? Years later, but we ain't, I don't. That's just something I can't explain. So different people catalogs age different, and I feel like Dre or Timbaland catalog didn't age on me to the point where I'm just dying to hear some shit. Whereas opposed to I'll go back and listen to some old man all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what it is though? I think it's because No Limit never really had no classic album. You know what I'm saying? Juvenile got that classic album, the way you go back to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they was dropping so much shit too. Though. I'm talking about No Limit. They was dropping.
They was
so
hustling,
much
bro.
shit.
They was hustling to me.
Yeah.
When I think about No Limit. But like when it comes to Timbaland and Dre, you said who? You said Timbaland?
Yeah. Then they catalogs didn't age well. Like we ain't still listening to the shit that they was making like at the height of their career.
Timbaland ain't got more classic shit than Dr. Dre.
He definitely don't.
You know?
But he got a lot of shit though.
I get what you're saying.
You got Missy, you got Aaliyah, you got fucking
That's true though.
the shit he was doing with Jay-Z.
That's
You
true.
got, man, that nigga did a lot of shit, bro.
That's true.
Then he was working with Dalvin and them back in the day, with the Devontae and them back in the day. That's how a lot of them got discovered. Devontae discovered them boys.
It's true.
Timbaland, Pharrell, Chad Hugo, all them boys. And
That's
they was,
true.
yeah, so yeah, they
Timbaland
came
got
on
some
the same
shit.
rhythm.
Smoke, he got smoke. Dre, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg was just like, that's the first music I've learned. Like
That timing.
Yeah, that shit was
that
everything
time,
for me
man.
right during that time. But
That
yeah.
shit still hit. It's just that, man, Dre, he ain't fucking dropping no shit. That nigga take 50 years to drop one song.
Mm-hmm.
For
Consistency, longevity, it'll go to Timbaland.
And what y'all think, let me ask both of y'all this, what y'all think of where is Eminem ranked in hip hop? Because it ain't the fact that he white that I don't rank him there. I feel like when you just blah 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 blah, yeah, you making shit rhyme, you saying some, complex rhyme schemes. Well, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what's gonna stick with me? Like, give me some game. You know what I'm saying? Give me some shit I can ride around to, and like, I feel like he be getting exalted on a higher plateau because he sold a lot of records and he's white. You know what I'm saying? So I never felt like he was just that God MC. Even though I like certain shit from him, you never gonna see a nigga riding around all day to no Eminem. I don't give a fuck what nigga it is.
Yeah.
I've never met one.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, he it's kind of
I fuck with Eminem a little bit though. He had some. You remember the song "You Don't Wanna Fuck with Shady"?
yeah,
fuck.
Bro, that
I know
nigga,
the
bro, he
song.
came on that bitch ripping it though. Shit, I'm on Renegade.
You be Renegade, he fucking AJZ ass.
Yeah, exactly.
For
I don't
sure.
think so.
I
Yeah, he
think
did.
so.
Yeah, he fucking did.
He just had a better cadence. His cadence was just like that. The cadence where you, like, if you break down the lines, Jay-Z lines is nicer, man. If you break down the lines, but the cadence, that motherfucker Eminem was in the pocket, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Jay-Z just kind of like finessed the beat a little bit, but what he was saying, like, it touched you more. You know what I'm saying? But like how I look at Eminem is I look at Eminem as an artist, and I look at some of his music as a piece of art. Like, kind of sometimes I think I look at like How to Pimp a Butterfly the same way. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You listen, you take a listen to it and you appreciate it for what it is, but you're not about to ride around listening to it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he's not my favorite, but I respect him as being one of the greats, though. You know what I'm saying? Who your top 5 greatest of all time?
Probably in no particular order. I'm gonna say Pac. Yep. 3000. Fucking Scarface. And probably Bun, bro.
Not Pimp.
As far as rap, Pimp bigger than being labeled a rapper to me. Cause Pimp do what I do now. He make the beat, tell a nigga what to talk about, make the hook, mix the song. You know what I'm saying? So
Bun.
you can't really call him an artist for real, cause that nigga's like the whole package. And Bun will even tell you, man, yeah, Pimp already had the records together. I just showed up and put my verse on it.
But Bun is just, you would say Bun the better rapper though, huh?
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot to put MJG up in that motherfucker. That nigga got so many flows. Oh my God.
Them
Yeah,
shit
I
closed
got
at
you,
North
I got
done
you.
at 3 days.
I got you.
They started touring like 9, nigga.
I got you. You going to right.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah. That's my top 5.
That's your top 5?
I say, look at the cars.
Top
I'm
5.
parked right beside the building.
Yeah, that's a cool top 5. It sounds like
I
that.
forgot Weezer too. You got to put Weezer in there. He just did so much shit.
So that's like a top 8 then.
6.
But I like all them. I like all them because it sound like they're your favorite too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like all them. I like all them boys.
But to be honest, I listen to rap the least out of everything. I mostly listen to old R&B or old funk or jazz or something like that. But yeah, man, I dig it all. But it's like the rap. I love to make rap, but I be getting my inspiration from so many other places.
that makes sense though.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of artists saying they listen to other things, and I think it's cool that you do that because it give you you don't sound like what nobody in your field, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, when niggas do be biting my shit, it be so blatant. Like, you trying to sound like me, and I be hating that.
That's a thing too.
I be hating that.
That's a thing too. That's a thing too.
I done beat niggas up behind my beats and shit, man. That's fucked up.
Like other producers?
Yeah.
That's wild.
For making my shit sound for sound? I'm talking about making it just like my beat. Come on, bro. You can't do that shit, man. That's a violation.
True.
Yeah. I
And
ain't gonna
you
tell
know
you
what?
who rapped on that motherfucker. Nigga took my beat sound for sound.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't feel good if I had to do something like that. Yeah, that's wild. Man, before we get out of here, bro, like what's something you live by or your motto?
I ain't gonna lie, lately for like the last 6 months, I don't do nothing before I pray. Like I don't touch the phone, I don't get out the bed, I don't go pee, I don't do nothing before I pray. Like that just set the tone for my whole day. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm having a bad day, that shit don't even feel as bad because my emotions be under control and I'm like, okay, well, let's figure this out. And I feel like that's just unworldly patience that I've been, because I ain't never had patience for real, but I'm gaining unworldly or otherworldly patience and just patience with myself, being gracious with myself. Because I know I've done a lot of great things and I've set out to do more things. But I'm also humble enough to know I need to keep learning. You know, and still be open-minded to obtain shit from so many places that you never know where the inspiration may come from. So yeah, man, I'm praying first before I'm doing anything, and it's been working.
Sure.
So, yeah,
Prayer, huh?
for sure.
What was your dream coming up?
Exactly what I'm doing now. And it's crazy, bro, because I was at my last job like maybe 5 years ago. Last real full-time job I had. I was writing all my goals down, like when I get my studio, what I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put a bar in there. I'm going to have TVs outside. Everything I said I was going to do is just like that, and that's what be mind-blowing. And most of my plans come to fruition just like I see them before they even happen. So like that manifestation is just
That's it. What makes you happy?
My kids, for sure.
What bring you peace?
Music. Being in the studio alone, more specifically. Because I can be in that motherfucker all day. Yeah.
What you think the best, what you think the best way you can have an impact on the world? What do you think?
Keep taking care of what's in front of me. Because we can't do everything for everyone. But if you leave things better than you found them, then you're doing a service to the people that you run across. And eventually they're going to do the same for somebody else, and they're going to do the same for somebody else. So you sparking the idea for other people to become warmer, protective, giving.
By doing what again?
Just sparking the idea.
Just sparking the idea.
Giving,
You. You better get the fuck out of here, bro. Hey, nah, TJ, seriously, I want to know, bro. What how you think you have a great impact on the world? Is it doing what you're doing now? What you think, bro?
Yeah, like just teaching kids morals, bro. Morals. Like, a lot of kids don't have morals just because they ain't seeing that shit at the crib. So when I'm training, I'm teaching them and talking to them like, yo, if you don't do this, that, and the third, bro, you're going to be fucked up later on down the line. And then it's also just telling them, like you said, about God, about the big fella. When you teach them about God, bro, I know that I planted that seed that they might not have heard about God that entire day, but if, I'll try to make it a purpose on every Sunday. I post something about kids respecting their parents, respecting your elders, so you have a long life, like that type of stuff. So I try to post that every Sunday. So if you ain't go to church that day, you're gonna see something spiritual that Mr. Cereba posted.
What you want to leave the people with, Savage?
Want to leave the people with, man, it's gonna be a lot of people along your journey that are not gonna believe in what you're doing. It does not matter. As long as you believe in what you're doing, it will come to pass if you stay consistent and persistent. And you got to dive into it, whatever it is that you're doing. You got to get tunnel vision sometime. But you only take advice from those close set of people who already know what you've been going through, what you're dealing with. I always have reliable figures that you can be honest with, that you can get honest feedback from. And you're going to be successful.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Mob, shout out MM4L, J Black, Hendrix, One Thieves, shout out Tay, shout out Jigga D, shout out, man, Latrey, shout out Law, shout out, man, all them boys back in that Rouge and that Plaque, man, Cali Oval, Jay Austin in New Orleans, Mac, BG, welcome home, fuck, every fucking body, man.
Yeah, we ain't talking about a lot of people, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate you for coming on, bro.
For sure, bro. Anytime, bro.
Yep.
Anytime.
Yep.
Been a pleasure.
Yep.